Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel for those of you who are new. So for today's video, I am going to continue with the Weight Watchers content that I've been making, and I am going to do a Whole Foods grocery haul. I just went to Whole Foods this morning and I picked up a bunch of food for the week. So I figured I would share what I typically get. And usually my groceries don't change. They remain pretty similar from week to week. If you watch my what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers, I said a lot about how I eat the same breakfast a lot of times, which is my oatmeal. And I usually stick to like the same 2 to 3 dinners. So for the most part, my groceries don't change. Here and there I'll try a different like sauce or hummus or salsa. But other than that, it's pretty consistent. For those of you who don't know, I'm on the purple plan for Weight Watchers. Again, there's 3 plans that you can be on: the green, blue, and purple. So with the purple plan, I get 16 points in a day, and I have over 300 0-point foods. So a lot of the things that I get are 0 points, and I'm gonna reference like how many points everything is as I'm going over them. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the easier things, and these are 0 points for every plan, which is the fruits and vegetables. So I really make sure that I stock up on fruit. Again, I try not to eat too many servings of fruit in a day, because if you're just consuming like 8 servings, then you're not gonna lose as much weight. But it's always good to have like an afternoon snack, or I like to have some sort of fruit in my oatmeal. So for this week, I actually switched it up and I got some plums. I got 3 plums, and then I also get raspberries and blueberries. And I really like Whole Foods produce. To me, it's a lot better than like Stop and Shop's produce or Trader Joe's. It's just like more fresh, and it is a little costly, but honestly, it's worth it because it lasts the whole week without going moldy. So I always get raspberries and blueberries. Here and there, I'll get strawberries too. But I switched it up and I got grapes today. Trying grapes and plums this week, switching that up. And I always get bananas. I buy like 7 or 8 bananas a week because I make banana oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, and they're Weight Watcher friendly. They're like my favorite sweet treat to make. So I always stock up on the bananas. On to some vegetables. I decided to get some corn. I feel like whenever it's like hot out, I always want corn as a vegetable, and I love grilling it or like cooking it in the stove. And I also really like sweet potato. Again, it's like a tastier vegetable that has that sweeter taste, and sometimes I'll put like cinnamon on it. So I have an actual sweet potato that I'll cut into chunks and put in the oven. And then a lot of times I'm lazy, and Whole Foods has these pre-prepared like vegetables that you can buy. So I always buy these. They're the sweet potato fries, and they're just so yummy, and they're already cut. So I'm just lazy and I buy them, but they're really good. And then I also mixed it up a little bit, and I bought this Asian stir fry. So it already comes with, let's see, mushrooms, broccoli, pepper, onion. I think that's about it. So, I mean, again, sometimes on nights where I'm just like, I don't feel like chopping up a bunch of veggies, this is just so easy to throw in like a wok or a big pan and cook it up. And then my boyfriend decided to buy some butternut squash. I've made this maybe like once before, but I think we're gonna do like slices and then put like some cinnamon on it. So again, that's like a little bit sweeter, like the sweet potatoes. I really like Whole Foods selection of mushrooms. They have all different kinds. So I really like the baby shiitake mushrooms. I think they're so yummy. Again, usually with all the veggies, I'll usually have it with like brown rice and like salmon or chicken, some sort of protein. So again, all fruits and vegetables are 0. So everything that I've said so far is 0 points, which is awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I really like vegetables and fruits. I think they're just so tasty. And then this is Brussels sprouts. So I've handpicked my own Brussels sprouts, and I got some asparagus for the week. I love to roast asparagus. So those are all the veggies. So I'm gonna move on to miscellaneous things now. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to like sauces now. So whenever I cook like salmon, or if I'm having rice and veggies, I always have to have a sauce. And at first I always use soy sauce because soy sauce is 0 points, so it's like perfect. But I kind of got sick of it, and I'm just like more of a sweets person. So soy sauce was kind of just like not doing it for me. But Whole Foods has their own sauces, and this one is the mango, coconut, and pepper marinade. It is so good. Like, it just tastes like, I don't know, tastes like Hawaii or something. It's really sweet, and for 1 tablespoon, it's 1 point. And if you have 2 tablespoons, which is typically the serving I'll do for dinner, it's 3 points. So, I mean, it's really not that bad. A lot of times I'll try and save up my points for like a dessert at night. So I have plenty of points by the time dinner comes around, and the brown rice is 0 for the purple plan. Vegetables are 0. And then usually I'll make salmon, which is also 0. So then my whole dinner is only 3 points because of this sauce. So it's really, really yummy. I recommend it. Another thing that Whole Foods sells, they have different hummuses that they make. So I tried this roasted red pepper hummus. This was actually the first week I bought it, last week, and it's really, really good. So I've been pairing it with carrots, and it's weird because I don't like red pepper. Like, I don't like roasted red peppers for some reason. I like other color peppers when they're roasted. I don't know why, but this is really good regardless. So this guacamole is so good. It's similar to the other one I get from Trader Joe's, and you can have 2 tablespoons of this guacamole for 1 point. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll make avocado toast for lunch, and I'll use just 2 tablespoons because that's plenty on a piece of bread, or 2 pieces. So this is really low in points, and it's super yummy. Again, I don't buy avocado. I mentioned this in my snack video because avocado on Weight Watchers is so many points. I think a whole avocado is like 11 points. And since I'm on the purple plan and I only get 16 points in a day, I'm not gonna waste it on avocado. So I really recommend that if you like avocados but you don't wanna waste your points. So a couple more like salsa type things. So this is again made, I think, from Whole Foods. I don't know. I just see it when you walk in and they have like their own little guacamole section or salsa section. So it's the mango pineapple salsa. I tried it last week and it's so good. It only has mango, pineapple, red onion, jalapeno pepper, cilantro, lime juice, and salt. So you can have as much salsa as you want, and this is 0 points. And then I don't know about other people, but sometimes I just like to snack on pickles. And I got these Grillo pickles. I know they sell them in other markets besides Whole Foods, but these are so bomb. I got the bread and butter. So the bread and butter are like the sweeter type of pickle. So I think if you have like 4 of these pickles, it's like 3 points. So it is kind of high for these. But they also sell regular dill pickles, and I believe the dill pickles are 0 points. So if you like the sweeter ones, I would recommend bread and butter, but again, they are a little bit higher in points. And then, of course, I can't live without my carbs. So for this week, I bought these Ezekiel English muffins. These are the cinnamon raisin brand. And the only unfortunate thing about Whole Foods is they don't really sell low point English muffins. Like, I've bought light English muffins from Stop and Shop for like 2 points for the whole muffin. but these are 5 points per muffin. So a lot of times I'll have half of an English muffin, or I'll like save it as a dessert at night. If I have a lot of points, I'll have a whole English muffin with like some powdered peanut butter. So half of, I think if you have half, it's only 2 points, because Weight Watchers doesn't count half points. And if you have the entire English muffin, it's 5. So a little bit on the higher side, but they are really tasty. And then I just got some eggs. We usually buy 2 dozen eggs just because my boyfriend and I eat them a lot. Again, when I'm making avocado toast, I will often put like 1 to 2 eggs on it. And then this toast, this is sourdough from Neshoba. Oh, this toast is so good. Highly recommend it. Like, as you can see, they're pretty big pieces, and 1 slice of this toast is 3 points. So a lot of times I'll have my avocado toast with this bread and the guac, and then eggs, and eggs are 0 on the purple plan. So my whole lunch is 4 points, which is pretty low. And then the last thing, moving on to proteins, I'm not like a big meat eater. I don't like steak, and I really don't crave like chicken or other meats. I'm more of a fish person. So what I like about Whole Foods is if you go to their frozen fish section, they sell like big bags of shrimp, salmon, pretty much any type of fish, tilapia, scallops. So I really like to stock up on these. They last me like 2 weeks at least. So I bought the, what is this? The wild caught Key West pink shrimp. So these are really good. You can defrost them in warm water, or you can just defrost it for like 24 hours before eating it. I'm lazy, so I'll just defrost it like the night of. But these are really good frozen things to have in case you don't have anything else to eat. And I really like the pink shrimp. They just like have a richer taste than like regular shrimp, at least to me. I also really like salmon. I have salmon like 3 times a week. So they sell these 6-pack salmon fillets. So it comes with 6 and it's only $20. So that's pretty good for 6 fillets. Each one good for like 1 serving. So I definitely recommend these. They taste great. And I'll de-thaw one the day before, or even like the morning of, if I want to have it for dinner. They're tinier, so they don't take as much time to thaw. But those are so good to have on hand in your freezer. I did buy some ground chicken because I might be making some chili soon. So that's like the one time I don't really mind having meat. And then I also bought tofu. I really like the 365 tofu. I think I bought a little bit of a softer one because sometimes the firm tofu is just like a little too hard when you're eating it. So I'm gonna try the silken one, and I'll usually put some like of the coconut marinade on it. And I believe this tofu is 0, but I'm gonna check that right now. So 1/5 of this package is 1 point. So it says 3 ounces. So that's pretty good. I mean, you can have this whole package then for 5 points, which I would not eat that much at once, but super low in points. And again, fish is 0. So that's why I really, really like the salmon and shrimp. The ground chicken, I believe, is 4 points for about like 4 ounces. So again, I don't really eat chicken or turkey too much. Mainly I just eat it in the chili. Or sometimes I'll use like 99% lean turkey because that's 0 points. If you get like the 94%, then it goes a little bit higher in points. So I hope you guys liked this mini grocery haul. Let me know in the comments if you guys have tried any of these particular things from Whole Foods. And I think for the next one, I'm gonna be going to Trader Joe's, and I will show you guys the different things that I buy there. And if you guys like this video, be sure to like it down below, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.